Going. Go. Cool. All right, so go ahead and start moving through the upper body while I get all my stuff rolling here. Oops. We're going to move through similar structure to the last couple weeks with some lighter just movement rounds in the beginning just to get your body really nice and warm. And then we'll move into our kettlebell circuit with 3 rounds. Sorry, trying to get my camera set here. And our finisher round. We'll keep the swings again to the end today. So, all right. So if you haven't already, open and close the chest, front to back. All right. And then bring the hands to the hips, find your hinge. So that soft little bit in the knees, just in the hips out behind you. Get into the hamstrings here. We're actually going to move into our warm-up round in just a moment here, and we'll do 2 rounds, 30 seconds for each exercise, and move pretty quick between them. All right, go ahead and just come on up, shake it out. You can keep moving if you want to do just some lateral steps. I'm going to show you what the movement round is going to look like. So I'm going to show you all 3 exercises too while you keep moving here. So the first exercise that we're going to do, we're going to come down into our tabletop. You're going to take your right arm to the ceiling, actually take it to the ceiling, reach, bring it behind your head. Then I want you to do a little crunch twist, reach back up, bring it back down, crunch twist. So we'll stay on one side. We want to get your spine nice and warm, get your core nice and warm. So you're just doing an elbow to elbow essentially. And then we'll come up, you'll have a lightweight. We're going to take our wide stance. We're going to move into our hand-to-hand lateral lunges just to get the inside of the legs really nice and warm. And then we'll step into our windmills as we've been doing. We're going to do 30 seconds on each side. So we're going to go ahead and come down to the mat. We're going to start with that bird dog twist first. So right arm, stack your shoulders first actually. Get your core nice and secure. Take that right arm to the ceiling, big breath in. Now bring the hand behind your head and twist. Open back up, reach, hand behind the head, twist. So I'm giving you that reach at the top to really get into your spine also. Just keep moving here. We're doing 30 seconds on this side and then we'll switch sides. 10 more seconds. Big reach. This works your core too. It may not be as hard as some other core exercises, but it is giving you a rotation. All right, switch sides. Left fingertips reach, open up your chest, hand behind that left head or behind your head, reach back. Breathe. Inhale as you open, exhale as you twist. You've got 10 seconds left on this side. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, come on up. All right, so grab a conservative weight. We're gonna do 1 round, 30 seconds of these hand-to-hand laterals. So your feet come nice and wide. Take that weight into your right hand. We move in 3, 2, and drop into the right knee. Transfer as you move to the left. Don't let your chest come forward. Keep your core engaged. Let's get everything nice and warm. Knees come out over your ankles. You got it. We got about 10 seconds left on this one. You got another 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, weights in the right hand, windmills on the right side. So again, conservative weight, right toes at 12 o'clock, take that right arm over your head, little soft bend in that left knee, move for 30 seconds right here. Whew. Shoulders are angry and my arm hurts. So windmills, remember, the more narrow your stance, the harder it is. So this is meant to warm up the body and obviously, challenge you, but you don't have to go all out. You got another 3, 2, 1 more. Switch sides. Left hand holds that weight. And 30 seconds. Move right into it. Quick transition. We'll rest a little bit longer after we're done with this one. And then we'll do everything just one more time. Almost there. Got another 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, so we rest just a little bit longer. We'll do all that one more time. Whew. I did not set up my watch. Okay, a few more seconds. We're coming back down. We're gonna move into that bird dog rotation. All right. Find your tabletop. Neutral spine. Inhale, right fingertips reach to the ceiling. Bring that hand behind your head and curl. So you are getting a rotation at the waist as you do this. So take advantage of the space for some core work here. Make sure you're really strong out of that left shoulder and you're not letting your weight just dump into your shoulder. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Right hand down, left arm reaches and switch. 30 seconds. Almost there. You got 10. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, come on up. Grab your weight for your lateral lunges. Feet nice and wide. Take the weight into the right hand and let's drop. Remember, shoulders are down your back. It's not super heavy, but you should still pay attention to not falling forward. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right. Take the weight in the right hand. Right toes at 12 o'clock, left toes out, right arm overhead, and windmills. Keep moving. Almost there. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Left toes at 12 o'clock. Take that left arm overhead, soft little bend in that knee. 30 seconds left. That's it. Make sure you're exhaling as you come up. Make sure the shoulder blades seat down your back each time, so there's no added strain on the shoulder joint. We got another 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, so we're gonna rest for a moment here, about a minute. Heart rate should have come up just a little bit, should feel pretty warm. We're gonna move through 3 rounds of a circuit. We've got some single-sided stuff for legs and upper body and both sides. So you're probably gonna need potentially a lighter weight option, but you definitely want your heavy weight for where we're going today. So let me show you what's happening. All right, we're gonna start first with a staggered stance split. squat, but we're going to add something to it. So I want you to watch my form here. So you're going to weight on the side that you're working. So the kettlebell or the weight is going to hold in your right hand. If you don't have, or if your kettlebell's too heavy to do this, then use 2 dumbbells and have a suitcase hold. So what's going to happen? You're going to take that left foot behind you. You're going to drop straight down. And when you're down there, I want you to lift the front heel if you can. Do not tweak out the knee. If you get down here and you don't feel stable, don't worry about that front heel lift at the bottom. If you feel stable, then do the heel lift to add a little extra. Or you're just doing a split squat, minus the heel lift, weights in the right hand. So we start there, and then we're going to move into bicep, tricep. Then we'll go to left leg, bicep, tricep, and then we'll tack on from there. I'll just show you as we move. So go ahead and grab your weight or weights. Right foot to 12 o'clock. Step that left foot back, not as far as a squat or as far as a lunge, a little bit more narrow. 10 count here. So I'm going to drop, squeeze my thighs, lift the front heel, come up for a count of 10. Use the exhale as you come up. Again, if you feel like you're going to tweak a knee or an ankle with that heel lift, I don't want you to do it. After you do those 10, you can change the weight out. Stop my timer. We're doing a bicep to tricep combination. So I am going to use a kettlebell because I have a lighter option. So again, though, it is completely up to you if you're using 1 dumbbell or 2 dumbbells. So we'll stand. We're only doing 5 of these. You're going to curl, press, triceps overhead. So you can do that the same with a weight in each hand. You hammer, curl, press, tricep. You're just doing 5. Make it challenging. Elbows tight by your head. The weight should be harder than what you do on Friday or Monday, Friday, because you're only doing 5 reps. So it should feel challenging. After you do those 5, you're going to set it down, pick up the weight into your left hand, the heavier weight, and come into your split squat, 10 count, left side. So I'm going to drop, lift that front heel, come right back up for 10. Whew. All right, then you're coming back. 5 bicep, triceps, and then we'll change it up. Whew. Okay. Now we're going to move right into a sumo deadlift for a 10 count. So the weight, you can hold 2 dumbbells, 1 kettlebell, your choice. But your feet are going to come wider and toes slightly out turned. So for that sumo deadlift, that soft little bend, you're just going to take a 10 count here. Press through your heels and pull. All right, and then we're coming down. Come into the right arm as we come down. We've got 8 chest presses and 8 get-ups or 5 get-up sit-ups. The get-up sit-up is single arms. Let me show you. You're gonna have your straight legs. You've got your 8 chest presses. That's familiar. I want you to keep that weight in your right hand. Press through your heels. Exhale. Sit up for a 5 count. See if you can do a little bit heavier weight on that get-up sit-up. All right. So, right arm, straight legs, squeeze your thighs. Exhale for an 8 count on your chest press. On that 8th one, stay up with that right arm. You've got 5 get-up sit-ups. That weights. I got 2 in with that heavy weight. So I just set the weight down. I'm going to finish the last 3 without a weight. So just listen to where you are. Woof. All right, now you're going to come up. You got 10 deadlifts, sumos in between to break it up. And then we'll come back down and that'll finish the first round. All right, so you got 10. Find that hinge at the hips. Depending on how heavy the weight is, you can set the kettlebell all the way down if it feels like it is straining your back in between each. And then you're going to come down for your 8 chest presses and your 5 get-up sit-ups on the left side. And you might be moving faster than me, so take the break. If you feel like you need to keep moving, find a plank or something if you're moving faster than I am. And when you finish those 5, that's where you get the longer rest. And then we start all the way back at the beginning with that split squat. Front heel raise or not, it's your choice. Then we move into the bicep tricep combo, left foot, bicep, tricep, and then we'll go back to deadlift. So all of that's 1 round. I'm going to take a moment before I jump back on that right leg. Okay. All right, weight is in the right hand. If you've got that right foot out front, take that left foot back like your kickstand. You got a 10 count here. Again, that heel lift is at the bottom as long as you are stable and knees feel okay. And then you've got the bicep tricep combination for 5. Use that exhale, pop right into it after you finish that right side. Left side. You've got it. You've got 10. Whew. 5 bicep triceps. You can take as much time in between exercises as you need to also. Once you finish this one, rest for a moment. You're gonna grab the weight that you're using for your sumo deadlifts, and you've got a 10 count on those sumos. All right. Wider stance than a normal deadlift, a regular deadlift. Find that hinge though. Everything presses through your heels. You're not leaning forward into your toes. All right, then you're coming down. Right arm, 8 presses, 5 get-ups. If you can keep that weight in just the right hand, cool. Otherwise, put both hands on it for the get-up, sit-up. But do 5 of them. All right. Make sure that wrist is nice and straight when you're holding that kettlebell for the press. You've got an 8 count for your chest press. All right, 5 get up sit-ups. And then you come back up, 10 deadlifts. And then we'll come back down for the left side. All right, whenever you're ready for those deadlifts. Make sure your knees aren't collapsing in. I'm gonna press them out towards your pinky toes as you come into that deadlift. Everything's a hinge. And then you come down to the left side. Chest press, get ups, 8 and 5. Squeeze your thighs on those chest presses so that your core is keeping you central so that you're not falling over to one side. Okay. Okay. right. One more round. I'm gonna rest for about a minute here. Whew. This one is no joke. No joke, but it feels good. All right, we got one more round of this. I trip over my kettlebell. Then we'll do our finisher round. Okay. Find your weight for your split squat. Why can I not find the weight I want to use? Okay. I've got a 10 count. Right toes out front. Left foot's back. Weight's in the right hand, or you've got a suitcase hold to make it more challenging. Heel lift at the bottom. Whew. 5 bicep, tricep. I'm already thinking about deadlifts. Grab that weight for the biceps. Exhale as you press the weight overhead for your triceps. Elbows are gonna hug your head. It's really important to pay attention, especially on this third round, if you're getting tired. Okay, left side. Split squat, heel lift. Last time through. All right, there we go. Last set of biceps, triceps. Grab that weight. All right, breathe. Telling myself to breathe too. Okay, 10 deadlifts, sumos. So the sumo stance gives you a little bit more inner thigh work too. All right, 10 count. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Don't arch the low back though. We tend to overcompensate. After you finish those 10, we come down. You got 8 presses, 5 get-ups. Whoop, I started on the wrong arm, but just make sure you do each arm. All right, 5 get-ups. After you do those 8, remember both hands can come on the weight. So I'm having to do this morning because the weight's a little bit too heavy for me to do a single-sided with. Okay. Whew. 10 more deadlifts. And it is the last of the deadlifts for today. Whew. All right. 10 deadlifts. Last bit. Here we go. Other arm. I did the wrong arm, so you're probably doing the left. Just make sure you're balanced. You got an 8 count on that chest press. Okay. Whew. All right, we're going to rest for at least a minute here before we come into the finisher round. We got 5 rounds. We're going to do our swings, and then I have a little bit different move for you that I'm going to show you. So we'll do 5 rounds, 15 swings. So just make sure you've got the weight, or that you've got your kettlebell, obviously, for that. Keep talking like you've got a whole set of kettlebells at home. So, okay. So what you're going to pair it with today, you can either do this in a reverse tabletop or a reverse plank. So you're going to lift into the plank or the tabletop, sit, pulse the arms back, lift, sit, squeeze. So what I want you to notice, my elbows are straight, my wrists are bent. I am squeezing and drawing the shoulder blades towards one another and pulling the triceps to the back of the room. I set it back down, exhale, booty lifts, set it down, pulse. So you're gonna feel your triceps light up with this one. It's a 5 count, just a quick lift to engage the core, either in a tabletop or a reverse plank with that tricep kick back. 15 swings paired with this. So 5 rounds. Go ahead and grab the weight that you want to use. Grab my weight. And, all right. First set of 15. And here we go. All right, come on down, you got a 5 count. Reverse tabletop or plank. I like to have my fingertips slightly out turn. Lift, lower, pulse. 5 count, squeeze. Your triceps should burn by the end of all of this. I mean, I feel mine. You keep them active even when you're lifting, you're gonna feel them. Then you pop back up. Whew. I'm gonna let my heart rate come down just a moment. It's up high this morning. Okay, round 2, 15 swings. Come on down. 5 reverse planks with that tricep kick. Lift. When you lift into that reverse plank, your booty squeezes too. So it's not a lazy lift. It's an active lift. And I know that tricep kickback, you don't have any weight, but you're using the resistance of the contraction of the muscle as you press back. We can make it super challenging with a band around the hands also. So if you have a band in the future, that's one that you could band around your palms or around your wrists. Okay. 3rd round. 15 swings. Here we go. Set it up. Okay. Here we go. We've got reverse planks. You got a 5 count. Lift, press. Rest. 2 more rounds. Water in between. You're breathing through your nose. If your heart rate's way too high, you just give it a moment to come down. There's no race to the finish line on this. 2 more rounds and then we'll stretch. Okay. Here we go. 15. 4th round. Okay. Reverse plank, triceps. Okay, 1 more round. And then we stretch for a few minutes here at the end. Okay, here we go. Last round. Last 15 for today. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm like huffing in your ears today, but so you know I'm working with you. Oh my gosh, on that last one, come all the way down. Just take a full body stretch. Let your arms reach overhead. Just breathe. We're going to stretch for just a few minutes here. And just breathe the length of your body here. Now hug your knees in, bring your hands around your shins and just rock a little bit here. You're going to massage the muscles around your spine. Make some circles with the knees if that would feel good. Massage all those ligaments around your tailbone and your low back. Now set the left foot to the ground, send your right foot to the ceiling for your hamstring stretch. Interlace your hands. You can roll your ankle if you'd like. We'll just breathe into that right hamstring for a moment here. Right ankle, left thigh for your figure four stretch. Hands interlaced behind the left hamstring. Now release here. Send your left foot to the ceiling. Again, you can roll the ankle a few times, but make sure when you pause, you flex that ankle back towards your face so that you can really breathe into that left hamstring. Left ankle, right thigh. Hug it in. Now just unwind your legs and come all the way up to a seat. I want you to bring that right leg out, left foot's on the inside of your thigh, right arm's on the inside of your thigh. Reach the left arm overhead with that really nice side body stretch here. You can look at the left elbow if that feels good. And come right back through center, bring the right leg to the top, easy seat. Take a few seated cat-cows. Choose the inhales to open the chest and the exhales to round and close in. Just a few rounds of breath. Come back to your neutral spine. Take the right hand out front, stretch your palm open towards the front of the room. Relax your shoulders. Flip it over, stretch the back side of your wrist. Take the right arm across the front to stretch out your shoulder. And release there. Unwind the legs, take both legs out front. Shake them out. Flex your ankles, bend your knees just a little bit, hands down by your hips. Just take a big breath in, exhale as you walk forward to stretch out your hamstrings just one more time here. All the swings, the deadlifts, the squat, it's a lot on the back side, on the posterior side of your body. So we don't want tight hamstrings to start causing back issues. So that's why it's so important to stretch. And come back up. Left leg comes to the top for that easy seat. Bring the left hand out front, palm open to front of room. Just stretch the fingertips back towards you. And now flip the palm over to stretch the back side of your wrist. Now bring that left arm across the front, stretching out your shoulders here, your left shoulder, I should say. Breathe. Then come right back through center. The hands can come to the tops of your thighs. Twist and turn through the spine, roll through the neck, the jaw, your choice here. And you are done for today.